The story began with a disturbance caused by reasons unknown, when a certain someone embarked from the space station, witnessed the crisis and ascension of Belobog, and beheld the heroes and tragicomedy of the Cienjo's vast history. Today, that certain Trailblazer's footsteps have arrived at Penacony. Beneath the joyous song and dance of this luxurious world, they find themselves faced with a hidden mystery lurking in the shadows. That someone who experienced countless stories and made lots of friends is the protagonist of today's Keeping Up with Star Rail. That's right, it's you. Man, how is it that this gray-haired kid is always there? Guess they aren't called the Trailblazer for nothing.
We're extremely grateful for the Trailblazers' help in handling all the crises and problems on Penacony.
As expected of this program's cosmic superstar, I knew the Trailblazer had lots of wisdom. And now they even got a glance from the Eon of Harmony, leading them down a whole new path. The Harmony Trailblazer is an imaginary type character. Their basic attack would deal imaginary damage to a single enemy target based on the Trailblazer's attack. After spending just a few days in Penacony, the Trailblazers breaking out the moves.
That's exactly how they dance in the City of Sweet Dreams. It's great to see what the Trailblazer has learned in Penacony.
When using their skill, aside from dealing damage equal to the Trailblazer's attack to a single target enemy, they also deal a certain number of hits to a single random enemy with imaginary damage based on their attack.
This hat seems pretty perfect for the Trailblazer.
What's the story with the hat? When using their ultimate, the Trailblazer is able to buff their entire team, granting them the Backup Dancer effect that lasts a certain number of turns. Backup Dancer will increase the team's break effect, and when allies with this effect attack weakness-broken enemies, they deal a hit of special break damage based on their attack and the current attack's toughness reducing damage. This will make the team's break damage lengthen from an instance to the entire duration of the enemy's weakness-broken states.
Mr. Owlbert! Mr. Owlbert!
What?
Your phone's ringing.
Why does this profile picture look different from the actual person? I can't quite remember what it's called. Let's just call it, super break damage. Director, go the team no. Every time an enemy's weakness is broken, the Trailblazer can immediately regenerate some energy. This greatly increases the frequency they're able to provide the Backup Dancer buff to the team. After unlocking certain traces, when allies break an enemy's weakness, the Trailblazer can delay their actions. This also effectively increases the active time of the Backup Dancer effect. The battle's flowing like smooth water, cascading from moment to moment.
The path of the Trailblazer is a long one. Trailblazers who grasp the path of harmony must also know how to work well with their team.
That's right. The improvement is obvious. After entering battle using their technique, the Trailblazer can increase all allies' break effects for 2 turns. In summary, the Harmony Trailblazer's core mechanic is using their ultimate to increase the effectiveness of breaking enemies, making them take even more hits of break damage while their weakness is broken. And every time they get weakness broken, it'll also let the Trailblazer regenerate energy quickly. That's all talk. When you get new abilities, it's best to test them out in a proper battle as soon as you can. The Trailblazer uses their skill, striking while the iron's hot and the enemy is off balance. Unleashing their ultimate, they provide the team with a Backup Dancer effect. Next, everyone works together to break the enemy's weaknesses. And after the foe gets weakness broken, unleash an all-out offensive for maximum effect. Judge Shui Yi's ultimate sends the enemy straight to the weakness-broken state. Thanks to the Trailblazer's traces, the enemy's action is delayed and the Trailblazer gets a dose of energy regeneration at the same time. When faced with weakness-broken enemies, there's no need for words, just let them have it. Thanks to the buffs provided by the Trailblazer's ultimate, the entire team brings some considerable damage. All allies put those pesky problems down like a bad habit. Time to clock out.
I hope that you two can travel further toward that ever-distant horizon that is the future.
Well, how about it, Misha? It's rare you get to come out. How about we do a bit of exploring ourselves? Trailblaze our way around just a bit. Misha? Misha?
The show's about to begin! How did you fall asleep? Come on!
I think I just had a nice dream. Oh, what was I dreaming about?